안녕하세요. 저는 Sunny입니다. Hey guys, it is Sunny here, and welcome to I guess it would be part 3 of my playthrough, but technically it's the second session for the full video game. I know it's going to be kind of confusing with the playlist, but yeah, I'm just going to continue. I know you're probably wondering if you're watching on Twitch, why is she streaming on a Sunday? Well, I got a babysitting gig, and that basically takes up 2 out of the 3 streaming days I had planned. So, yeah. So I'm gonna have to rework the schedule. I'm thinking Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. I know y'all probably wondering, well, why didn't she stream yesterday? Well,
figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
I didn't stream yesterday because I went out, and when I got back, I was tired. So, yeah. Anyways, hope y'all are doing well. I'll be updating my schedule after the stream. So it'll be a new banner, and the times will be updated, and all that stuff. So, yeah. Make for Lost Wing. Okay. I mean, oh. Well, these are definitely foes. For sure. I don't like fighting at night because I feel like I can't really see as well.
To ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
Also, I learned how to sprint. I think you hold L3. Quest destination nearby. Okay. I would have figured as much.
No sign of the Royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scout. You start here, I'll circle around the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
Sunny K on a Sunday. Yeah,
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
let me pause it real quick. Hey, Mako. You missed my whole explanation. So I babysit now from on Wednesdays, Fridays, and that literally is 2 out of the 3 days that I stream. And unless I stream after 6 o'clock, which would interfere with the time I spend with my husband for dinner, yeah, I'm gonna have to change it around. It's not gonna be on Sundays. It's probably gonna be closer to like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. So,
That sounds like a child.
they'll be the same times though. 1 to 4, but
It's all right. I'm not one
yeah.
of them.
I would have
Friend
streamed
and I,
yesterday, but
with the Imperial
I
Army,
went out.
and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
I was tired.
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Can I, like, let Sid know, though? It... The hell is Sid? He go on without me? He was literally just... You know what? Sorry, y'all. Oh. Is that not Sid?
The church, I know. I'm one step ahead of you. You
Bah.
go through the front, I'll take the rear. Anyone stands in our way, the other can stab him in the back.
Okay. I was looking for Sid. That motherfucker already started heading this way. Oh, and we going underneath the church, though? Dude.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
This man actually yelled.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Put my phone down. Dude, I was sprinting earlier. I don't know why Clive is running so slow. Golly.
Not yet, my lady.
As soon as where you are, you're gonna have fun.
It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word. Gentlemen, a toast! Will you join me? My thanks. To Our Lady of the Wind. the king!
Benedicta, a tragic
Girls drink
character.
this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta, Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
Golly.
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to remember my question after all this. Oh!
Where did?
Wait.
Dance, Tirada!
What the hell is Charada?
This means what I think.
Ooh, Lord.
Sid has some explained.
I guess I'm just pressing the wrong button to dodge. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Whoa. Can I?
Don't let them get away.
Bruh.
Get him, boy. Too slow. Sick of trouble.
I don't know how I did that. I also feel pretty rusty since I haven't played since like Tuesday last week. Ow. Oh god.
You better be on your way, Sid.
Oh god. Let's go ahead and use that. Why is...
There, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time.
Gotcha. That's actually rip. I feel it. Oh, I don't know. Hold on. The cleric's medallion. At a glance, what appears to be a holy relic, able to channel the power of the divine into curative energies, actually contains the dust of a light aspected crystal, known to be a catalyst for the restorative arts. There we go. All right. Pretty sure I read this in the last stream. And magic ash. All creation is possible because of ether. It is what gives the formless form and the lifeless life. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the ether contained within is released and returned to the land. There are, however, rare instances in which an elemental charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus. And skilled weaponsmiths can harness this energy for use in their work. Okay, what'd you say, Mako? Gonna get plenty of sharp fangs. Oh, God.
some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
Hmm?
So, Adolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
For love, probably?
I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
What?
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Huh? What? Was it the little girl?
And she's gone.
Benny and Sid got history, lots of history. I bet they do. Like, that was a very familiar
She was going.
No.
Adolphus
Then we head back to
line.
Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gap. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
Shit, if he doesn't die first. Tortured or something.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. I thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break.
But it said that they secured the dominant. So who was the
It
dominant?
might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord
Not the bard.
whose tamed ones are
Oh, look at his little silver gold bracelet.
100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as a million foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains in
Yeah, this is with the master volume at 80.
the skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
everybody, and through the
Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me,
How does he...
and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Damn, maybe I should have eaten before stream. Oh. Sorry, I hit my laptop. Meanwhile,
His radiance would have
Karen
us
Norvent.
believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well,
Wait.
Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze?
Why is this?
Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight.
No way! This better not be Joshua. This better not be no fucking Joshua, bro.
You refuse your gift. Perhaps you're distracted.
Are you shitting me?
Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
It's the only reason why they would be hooded.
Don't. I'll give you a moment to consider your options.
I'm pause this again. Sorry, I'm so sorry for the people who are like into the scene. What the fuck? Seriously though, this better not be Joshua.
Do be gentle with them.
Wait. No, because she said the phoenix perished in your flames.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
I'm telling y'all, the gears are turning, and I feel like
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
along with fucking Joshua.
His orders are to stay in the shadows. She won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
I'll say your comments in a second, Marco.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
That's fair.
That's all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Huh?
Clive doesn't
Because I'm a
have
better
you
fighter than you.
He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way.
That's crazy.
Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Hurry up, scene. 'Cause I want to talk. Okay. Alright. You said Gur hungers. Oh, hold on. Let me read the one before that. Gav has a quote-unquote good eye for intel. I don't really know what that means. I guess I think you mean that literally. Gur hunger streams. LOL. I mean, I'm not even hungry, to be honest with you. My stomach was just like a little bit rumbly, but not a lot. I missed this scene. I must have walked away at this scene. You're talking about when Benedicto was torturing the person on the ground, on the floor, and the other person with the hood on the head, who I think is Joshua, just wasn't saying or doing anything. He said, "Come on, Sonny, do you think the bird of immortal flames would die to flames?" Okay, look. I wouldn't think that Joshua would die from flames, because that wouldn't have been what killed him. What would have killed him was his brother as Ifrit beating the crap out of him, because that's what they kept showing, and what they emphasized was all the beatings, all the punches he was throwing, and he just stood there lifeless or whatever at the end. So that's why I said I feel like that's what's going on. I would have thought he would have died from getting beaten to death, but I guess not. He said, "Feed that ego." Talking about Sid with Gav. Okay, the dead of night. As the story progresses, new weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Karen's Toll, as will new foraging recipes at the Black Hammer. Okay. I would hope so.
At this hour. He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
Okay. I'll speak to Quentin. Quest destination nearby. Okay, let me look at this map here because it keeps popping up. Okay, so that's the shop. And these are two other places, or other places that I just can't go to yet. Literally it says inaccessible. That's fine. Let's hit up the shop first.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
That's very kind of you. Wolfskin sash. Let me see. Traveler's Bend. Actually go down instead of going up. Meteorite and Valley Matter. Don't have any of those. Just one. I read that in the last stream. Heroes of the Empire, Orchestrion Roll. It's just a music thing. Okay. Stone Skin Tonic. Wave of euphoria induced by this foul-smelling brew. Grants those who drink it delusions of invulnerability. It is widely consumed by soldiers seeking to toughen their own hides, however briefly. Increases defense by 30% for 90 seconds. That's not a bad idea. The way I've been getting my ass kicked lately. We'll do... I'll grab 2 of those. And... one of these.
I trust it's all here. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Thank you.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? Then he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked.
I thought Clive never cared about that. After he got branded, anyway.
I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
Except that the hanged man from
May the
Quentin.
mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
He's got a point.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Gather information from villagers. From the villagers. 1 of 2. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first.
And that's all you
Do the closer one.
think hard.
Hello.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid.
Ew.
Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame.
Really?
Whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
Okay.
Honored visitor, might I ask that you pray with us for the deliverance of our brothers and sisters from evil?
Damn, I don't even get a chance to respond? That's crazy.
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Gregor's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Let's pet the puppy. One more.
Now feel good, boy.
Okay.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
Yeah, maybe he likes her.
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
It's the little girl.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
Oh.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
That's crazy.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services.
What?
The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
That's wild. Could have just slept on the floor outside. The following evening.
Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
The road south, then? Unless...
Oh my god, I just realized. I'm so sorry, y'all. Ability points. Jesus. Oh, what is that? Hold on. Flames of Rebirth. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within the flames, while also partially restoring Clive's HP. That shit is $16.95 just to learn it. Damn, though, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't really use the Phoenix Shift a lot. I really should use it more. Scarlet Cyclone. Spin quickly, creating a ring of fire that burns all enemies in range. Okay. I think I should get that as well. Oh. Well, no, I already have it. That's stupid. Hold on. I said I can upgrade it. We'll just master this one. But I'm going to try to hold on to... I totally forgot about my skill tree. Yeah, I don't think I could really... I don't understand, though, because I can select the ability points to... I can spend ability points to master a skill, but, like, it still doesn't get stronger until I use it more, so... Also, yeah, hold on. I have to feed my cat real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Had to feed my fur child. But yeah, if the only way those moves could actually get stronger is if I use them over and over again, what's the point in using ability points to master the abilities? Like, was I just stupid before and spent the master card when I should have just used the abilities over and over again and then master the ability? Like, to me, that's not... It doesn't explain very well.
You should be so lucky.
Appreciate your help with the Royalists' barricade earlier. We'll see to the rest.
Alright, make for Care Norvent.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
Oh my god, who is she talking about? Wish I could find out. Also... Well, I guess this is the only place. I was just checking.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Norvern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
Also... Aren't I missing the lore? The journal tab contains information on main story progress, as well as all current and completed side quests. Okay, I didn't want to know that. I just wanted to know, like, the other stuff. I did that one. I did that one too. Those are completed. Okay, those are completed quests. I just don't know why they're listed. I don't know. Because I feel like, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Attributes. Wait. Oh, it's photo mode.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well,
you should know, Lord Commander. Oh, I thought he was gonna say that, because I would have definitely been petty and said that. Okay, so he can only run when we're not really having dialogue. Oh. Oh god, is that a dog?
That's enough. Sick of Torgal. It's over.
Over. Wait. Dang, it's way back there. Thanks, Torgal.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Okay. It's so dark. It's weird because they're like, there they are. Because what if we didn't show up? Like, how would you even know? Oh god. I don't know what that was.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Stay down.
That was nice.
I'll tell your lady you tried.
I mean, I think I'm gonna try to get into, I don't want to say as many fights as possible, but definitely a good deal of them, at least before I actually get to Kaer Norvent.
Hard nut to crack, even when it isn't crawling with Royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Yeah, this whole two guild shit is actually really crazy. Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. It's over.
This game first came out, too many people were fangirling over 50-year-old smokers. Sid's voice. Sid's voice. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the hype. Or I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't really care. I think it's fine because he's old. but I'm not attracted to his voice.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care.
That was weird too, yeah.
Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that.
Oof.
So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Now, how the hell am I supposed to sneak? Because I don't remember being able to do that. And how did they not see us?
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
I was wondering what hers was.
Hmm?
Why are they leaving? Well, I'm probably only going to be on the game for a couple of hours because this is outside of my playing time. And I want to make sure that I actually eat food today. Like, on time. And not super late. I totally did not, read anything about the lore. And I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh wait, oh my god, I just went to the wrong place. Whoopsies, y'all. That's where I just came from. This one. Oh, Jesus. Might still be loading. Because did it not say to go to Care Norvin? I don't know why. That was weird. Ooh, is that something that Sid gave her? I wonder.
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the Orcs.
Oh!
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Golly, she gets around though.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade...
Hold on. Sorry. I know y'all probably like, what the fuck are you doing? But like I said, I didn't read anything. before. What? I don't know why I almost thought that was Sid. The kingdom of Wallowed, the sole surviving nation in Ash. Wallowed has... I think I read all this last stream. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if it's Wallowed. I know it's her boss. Orcs, a warlike yet surprisingly organized species of beastmen native to Ash. They have long been in conflict with the Walloweds? I don't know. Them W people. Willowers? I don't know. Willowers? I don't know. Over control of the continent and currently count the bulk of its eastern half as their own. However, the encroaching blight continues to eat into the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory ever more vital. He uses her both a sword and sheath.
The people flock to the Mother Crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Yeah, but she was all up on the Titan dude.
For his embrace.
But of course not, my liege. I serve you, and you alone.
But you were all on Titan dude last stream.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need.
But you were... Oh my god.
Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
She's so damn fake, yo.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid
How does
and
she
little
know?
pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there.
How does she know? Cairnorvent, an imperial stronghold located along the southern fringes of the Sembrequious territory, far from its capital of Oriflame. It occupies a key strategic position adjacent the Crystal Belt and is suitably formidably fortified as a result. God, that's a tongue twister. Within its walls there are living quarters, a church, a gaol, and sufficient storehouses to see the occupants through a lengthy siege. I mean, this is just more about Sidolphus Telemann, leader of the Hideaway and dominant of Rama. Oh, why did I not think it was... Why did I think it was like Leviathan? Whatever. Warden of Thunder, born in a land beyond the Twins, Cid journeyed to Valisthea as a sword for hire. It was here that he entered the service of Waloed, awakened as a dominant, and was finally elevated to Lord Commander of the Royal Army. However, he was soon to abandon his post and Benedicta, that he might instead create a world where bearers and dominants can die on their own terms. No Leviathan in the base game. Oh, okay. That's kind of lame, not gonna lie. Because when I think of lightning, I don't think of Rama for some reason. I think of Leviathan. Or is Leviathan? No, Leviathan's water. That's dumb. Never mind. Alexander? I don't know. Haranor vent. Leviathan is in fact water. Okay. What about Alexander? Alex is Folia. Okay, never mind. Ugh. We always gotta go through the sewers in games like this. Headwind.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, I agree. Sneaky little hobbit says. That's what I'm gonna call him. Missed a comment about Benny and traitors. Oh, I did? Hold on. She loves Cid but hates traitors. She sees Cid as a traitor. Allows herself to be used by her boss because he gives her purpose. Uses Big Void because he has power.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan.
That makes way more sense.
On this side of the bars.
Why is there just a big ass pillar in the middle of the room? In here.
They're all empty.
And? You're gonna give up?
Cid. This gate.
Sucks because Big Boy actually does have feelings for her. That's so sad. Oh, my bad.
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
The fact that Cid was like, I'm doing most of the lifting is hilarious. Gonna take the footsteps real slow.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Sadder, Benny and Cid love each other, but their values clash. Yeah, I hate that. It's like, why even have them like each other if they... I guess it's more realistic that way, but that doesn't mean I like it, to be frank.
You know what to do. Get him, boy.
Oh god.
So, where to next?
Torgal, stop barking, bro. I wish there were some chests in here. Torgal is best character. Goddamn right he is.
This leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
Huh? Why would he like take your pick?
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
Hold on, y'all. Someone's at my door. I need to find out who it is. 1 second. Yeah, it was my roommate. Alright. Oh, wait, what? I was gonna say, I only paused the game. Why'd it go straight to the... That was very weird.
Well, we found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Yep. I got multiple routes to go, and I don't know which way I want to go. Well, I don't think we want to go that way, because then we'd be seen, right?
Damn it. They're everywhere.
Right, fuck.
Don't let them get away. You know what to do, boy.
New enemies approaching. Golly. Oh god. I kind of hate that Clive does this because he be going all around the world and sometimes I just want to focus on like one enemy at a time. The whole teleporting and stuff is fine, but like it becomes a bit too much because like I didn't want to go all the way in here, you know? Like I didn't have a choice because that's how Clive just auto-targets everything. Oh, we gonna fight here. Big old courtyard? Yeah. Or not? That's kind of strange. I'll say, I can't really see that well. Like, everything is so dark. Ah! What the fuck? Oh, God. He was beating my ass there for a second.
There, boy. Get him. Over here. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy.
Damn, I missed.
Get him.
One of Benny's soldiers. Yeah, he has to be because...
Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Oh, God.
Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. Too slow.
Too fucking slow, my dude.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. Don't let them get away.
Oh, I wish I had the twin one. Damn. Oh god. I meant to dodge that. Ah! Sorry, that shouldn't have been as funny as it was, but it was. Damn. Just die. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we can go up that way. Oh, I thought we could go that way, but we can't. Okay. Oh, he literally just came in from the sky.
Never were one for half.
Crazy.
Were you, Benedict? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
I guess we won't go up, we'll stay down. Power the favor of fire cyclone. What the hell is that? Is that an ability? No, it said icon, sorry. I just wonder what that was. Was it just the Scarlet Cyclone? Or was it some other cyclone? Jeez.
All this bloody running. After them.
I'm trying, but he won't fucking run. You can equip abilities if you haven't yet. I have so far. Attacking an opponent from the front while it is guarding will deal no damage. Circle to the rear to penetrate its defenses. Breaking through. Certain basic abilities such as Burning Blade and Charged Magic, as well as iconic abilities such as the Phoenix's Rising Flames can instantly break an opponent's guard, even when delivered from the front. Which one's that again? Rising Flames, it's this one.
You don't say.
Okay.
Don't let them get away. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Ooh. Golly. Oh, right.
Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do.
Like, to me, it's kind of hard to see because the lighting is kind of dark. Like, it might not look as dark for y'all, but like for me, it's actually pretty dark. Golly. I feel like I need a new weapon because I don't think I'm killing things as fast as I should be at this point. And I think we're at, what, level 12? No, level 14 now. What the hell was that?
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Get him.
No new weapon. I don't think so anyway. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I had... Yeah, I equipped my new weapon before. Because I made sure I got some stuff before I left. Okay, what is this? Residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, has instead manifested into a solid form, not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized. I can't see if that's in. I guess that means in. Specialized in its applications. It increases Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%. I kind of like everything I have on right now. Ring of Timely Assistance, Ring of Timely Evasion, and the Ring of Timely Strikes. I kind of like what I have on right now. I wish they had more than just 3 slots. Not gonna lie, y'all.
Not this time. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him. There, boy.
Oh god. See, I forgot what that whole like time freezing and stuff is, what it does exactly.
Get him. Over here. Sick of Torgal. Over here. Get him. Get him, boy.
Get that motherfucker.
There, boy.
Gosh. This game really be having me pressing buttons, like... I mean, I know, of course, you have to press buttons to play, but... Y'all know what I'm saying.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Krieger must have plans.
Yeah, I'm saying we definitely must have things to fight here, because look at this. Yeah, just use the potion on me, because... 10 bloody hides. Anything over here? Nope. I guess just gotta go through, which is where we're probably gonna fight. What? I thought making it to the actual ring part would have been sufficient, but I guess not. They're gonna get up, aren't they?
What the hell happened here?
Oh! Did she kill them all?
Late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, you shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want.
She was actually being
I
honest
only
when she
know
said
what
she
you
needs
used to
him.
say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you!
Oh.
I can't do this anymore.
I don't think we're gonna beat Benedicta. Even with Sid. Not gonna lie.
If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. Ooh.
Stand back, Clive.
What? Bro, you are barely holding it together. Because anytime he even, like, uses a full-on, like, attack with the dominant, he starts bleeding. Michael, can you get that, please? Yeah, she's not down, my dude. What the hell is that? Ah, no! Come on! Clive! No, why didn't you stop her? What the fuck? Oh my god. Please don't. Clive, please don't tell me you just sat there. I'm so sick of this fucking game.
Finish them.
Huh?
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1.
It was his duty to stay in the back. To stay back. Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. The fuck? Oops. I'm moving.
Not this time. Sick of Torgal.
Oh god. No, their attacks are pretty savage.
Sick of Torgal.
What the fuck? Oh, my bad. I didn't know what fucking buttons they wanted me to press for real.
Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Oh god! Oh, okay. We're good. Oh god, move! Oh! Ah! Dude! Stop! I'm pressing the buttons! Oh my god, these things are horrifying, I'm sorry.
Get him, boy.
I wish the camera... I know it would be kind of disorienting if the camera just changed with me, but like, I kind of would prefer that. Move! Move! Why the fuck is he moving that way? Like he only does like little tiny little dodges and I hate it. Your mother's a whore. Ow, your mother's a whore. Ow. They're almost out though in a bit. I'm always like using up my potions. Ooh! Ooh, they almost got me!
Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. Over here. There, boy. She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, last one, last potion. Woo! It was awful. Devil May Cry next. I don't think so. Clouded eye. To see the pattern on the surface of this spherical gem shift and twist, one would think a churning storm trapped within, though it must surely be a trick of the light. Everything else we've had before. I got before in the previous fight. Oh, my hands are sweating. Same battle system, but more chaotic and insane. That's crazy. Also, if Sid is dead, I'm gonna be mad. Like, if he dies from this, I'm gonna be upset.
Do I look alright?
Can't we use it? Oh, I'm out of potions. Can't we just use a potion on him or something?
Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry.
There's a reason to the bleeding. I mean, he said it was because of the power of the Dominant. He better not die here. Yo, I have no potions though. Okay, that's true. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like Sid's kind of screwed. Can we?
Must be here somewhere.
Thank you. Y'all want to start giving me potions? Cause like I really. Oh shit! Cure. Some opponents will cast Cure to heal their allies. Defeat these spellcasters first to prevent drawn-out battles. Fuck! Who's the... who they're referring to. Probably them people over in the corner. Well, maybe I killed him already.
Sick of Torgal.
Did I accidentally go the right way? Because there was another door further back. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's head back. Because I want that potion. Clive, can we not just walk? Golly. What the hell? Am I getting turned around? This way. Okay, good thing I did come back here. The favor of fire. Alright, I feel like I should be equipping those. Did I miss a door or something? I want to get that. What is that? I know it's an item, but I want it to at least grab it.
Out of tower.
Navy wants us gone before sunrise. Keep your distance, boy.
I'm not even like checking to see what the items are though, like what they can do. I realize I probably should start doing that.
Get him, boy. Over here.
Okay, let's go. Is that the other side? Yep. Okay, so how many potions I wonder I do have that I have now? Oop. Basically going in the same as I did the first time. Also, I did not use any of my steel skin or stone skin stuff, like to harden my defense or anything. Can I like fucking move? Fuck.
It's over.
I don't think I ever used them. I think they'll be very useful in fights. Should I go that way? Looks like a dead end here. Yeah. I hate in games when it looks like you should be able to go somewhere and then you can't. Oh! Hello! Sorry. I know I probably fucked up your... Hey! Hey! Fucking die! That was really annoying. He just healed him immediately. Fuck. Fuck, man. Wait, is that the way? Oh shit, which door was the one I came through? I think it was this one. Let me check the perspective. Yeah, it was that one. Cause I think the fireplace was, I don't know. I can't really tell. No, this is the door I entered. So I think the fireplace was on the right hand side. Yeah. Fuck. Alright, y'all, let me wipe my hands real quick. Alright. Why do I only have one of those? I really didn't buy any. It's dumb. Hold up! Are you? Oh my god. I have nothing against animals, by the way, y'all. I know this game, like a lot of Final Fantasy games, have you fight against animals and stuff. Oh god. Did I accidentally go into the flames? That's crazy. Sorry. The screams always get me. I don't know why. God. Trying to move. He just wouldn't move for some reason. Gotcha ass. I know he wasn't talking to the dude, but when he said down boy, I just thought it was funny, and then he just died. Down boy. Okie dokie. Oh, thanks for another potion. The green tower. How many fucking towers are there? Hands are sweating again. Golly. Not looking forward to fighting Benedicta if I do have to fight her, for real. I can't even see. It's just light. Got very fast movement. Not a lot of visual. And all I see is just the orange. Oh. Are you trying to tell me to go a different way? I guess that's just part of the dialogue. Oop, I don't know why it would lead there if... Never mind. Yep, game said you're gonna need all the potions. Oh my god, but I feel like I'm underprepared. Like, I definitely think I should have at least a different weapon, like a stronger weapon and stronger braces and stuff, but I don't.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed.
I beat only one of them.
With such undesirables. If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
Not actual sisters. No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I only fought one of them the first time, and then the second time it was the other two. I guess they're all different.
Heeds every bleat of the flock, and I will suffer yours no longer.
Yeah, I don't think we're beating her.
No one is listening. No one at all.
Like, the only way we're beating her is if... Nah, that would be bad too.
To the slaughter with you.
Ah! That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck am I supposed to... Oh god, oh god. Oh. Oh god. That doesn't even... Come on. How'd I miss? Barely got her. Oh, come on! I pressed the button. Damn, she kind of sucks though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just healing just in case. Oh, 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 oh! What's the button? What's the button? What?
Where is he? I won't ask again.
Oh, come the fuck on! No! I was besting her, but damn, I should have known better. Form 2. Can I, like, press the button for the cinematic thing? Guess not. Golly. Oh,
Dodge this.
Game? Torgal? Oh, no! Oh my god!
There's no one to save you now.
I'm so upset right now. dodge button, bro. She lucky I can't transform right now, bro, because I would have just beaten her ass a long time ago. She's so fucking lucky because I would have beaten her ass a long time ago, piece of shit. Give me another cinematic. Okay, ain't no dodging that. What impossible shit? Oh my god! Where's Torgal though? I know he's knocked out, but like I hope he wasn't over on time. Oh shit! I couldn't even fully see. I'm not gonna lie. All I saw was that it was bright as fuck.
Don't touch me.
What is that? 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 Why is Mayu? Okay, I don't understand the game sometimes because it's just like, oh, when you use like perfect evasion, that's when like you get the burst. But then when I press the regular evasion button, it's all, yeah, you still can't dodge that move. It's like, what the fuck? Whatever it is, I don't want it. Whatever it is, I don't want it. Girl? I'm sorry. That shouldn't have been as funny as it was, but it was. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, cinematic.
Shit.
Did I just die? Oh my god. Oh my god, are you okay? Oh my god, that's a tough ass wolf. Ooh, let's get her again. Bitch. That bitch. Hate this bitch, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Oh my god. I'll let Torgal heal me at some point. Oh my god. Why? Fuck. Ooh! She's getting my ass though now. And I just used those potions back to back. God damn it. Why? God, just die! How'd I hate this woman? God. Fuck. Fucking hey, man. The willow fire, rising flames, accessory, residual fire ether that having filled. Oh, didn't I have one of these before? Oh yeah, and it was 8%. Now this one is 10%. It's interesting. Fuck.
You are but a branded. How?
Because you didn't do your research. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to hit the mic.
How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Somehow Sid is alive.
Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Oh, she don't even know. Oop. 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 Is he taking her? Oh my god. But will that kill her? What the hell? How did he know to do that? What the hell is going on? Ooh.
Clive.
Oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, did he just do that?
Enough of this.
Girl, you can't transform them more. Yeah, he took your iconic ability away. Like, you don't have the... Yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Give her back. Give her back. Give her back.
My lady.
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
Oh my god. Ooh. Why? Yeah, I'm so confused. I can only suspect that, Clive set the fires?
You took it from her.
Fucking
How'd you do that?
Avatar?
Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did...
Oh, it's Joshua. Never mind.
Damn it all.
So it was like, why would that happen, like, right after? This has to be Joshua. And the person can use fire. It literally can't be anyone else.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't believe that Joshua's alive, bro. My ass sitting up there crying when I played the demo, which is literally the beginning of the game. And it's been Joshua. Joshua didn't even die. At least that's what I'm guessing. I don't think who else they would have hooded like that.
Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Wings of change. The power of wind. My husband would be so happy about this. The power of wind. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Garuda's essence. Attuning with Garuda not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Gouge, a deadly flurry of talons that can tear into an opponent for multiple hits. Ability details can be found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Garuda's feet. Garuda's iconic feat, Deadly Embrace, can be used to draw smaller, lighter enemies toward Clive. This action can also topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50%. Toppling an enemy in this manner can deal significant damage. DMC would call it a devil arm. Okay. Changing icons. Press L2 to cycle between currently attuned icons in real time, allowing for a more varied assault. That's dope. Ability cooldown. Cooldown times for iconic abilities are displayed around the corresponding icon in the ability widget. Ability availability for all attuned icons can be confirmed via the colored dots on the widget's right. Okay. So now...
You've taken her power. You don't still have it, do you?
I think I do. I can feel it.
I desperately feel like I need to go back.
Inside me. Along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
Stop there! Where did you turn? Get him! You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
This is interesting.
Sick of Torgal.
Golly!
Keep your distance, boy.
Wait, why did it...
Get him, boy.
It went back to fire, though. I liked the wind one.
You know what to do, boy.
That's how I know I wasn't paying attention, yo. I don't remember how to shift. Oh, they have to load and stuff. Not gonna lie, that's a little lame. I wish that it didn't have to load. But what I'm gonna do is actually use this, or I was gonna use the obelisk. Gruta has the most fun attacks, but I really like vomit and question mark, spoiler, spells, and skills. Okay. Well, the game won't let me leave, so I guess I gotta keep playing. I was gonna go to the hide. Well, I need this item, so I guess we're gonna fight. I don't really like the fact that it just auto switches. Like, I kind of feel like I wish it would have been more like you could just toggle. Because it said I could just use, oh, I can toggle. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wasn't paying attention, y'all. You can toggle, it's just with L2. That's interesting.
The bridge is closed. Turn back, or you know what to do, boy. Sick of stay down. Get him.
Ow, what the fuck? Nah, we need to take this shit out. What the fuck is this? Definitely looks like it's charging up for something. I don't like that. I don't like that it auto switches. Why does the game do that? I at least wanted to see the... Interesting. I don't like that in battle it auto switches to whatever the thing is, because to me I'm just kind of like, what if I don't want to use the fire one just yet? Like, it looked like I had enough left, but it just auto switches. You know what I mean? It's weird. See, it just... So strange. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Anything, I feel like the fights have gotten even more difficult because like now Alright, it says continue north, but I'm gonna try to see if the game will let me use the obelisk back from before, because I really want to go BRB and see a tough to watch scene soon. Shit, I hope not. I just want to go back to the obelisk and come back here if the game will let me. Damn, the game really isn't gonna let me. Guess we'll just keep going. I don't really like it, but... That village better be alright.
Oh, it's only me.
I don't trust him, though.
Trying to get yourself killed.
It's not me who's been playing with fire. You don't do things by halves, do you? This way.
That village better not be messed up, bro.
So if it wasn't you or him who freed the bearers, who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess. But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Nah, I don't trust this fucktard.
Just doing me job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Gone. And after we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Yeah, why would you?
Told us about your family.
What?
Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Go safely, brothers.
I reckon he likes you.
She's gone. She's gone.
My lady, you have to hold on. We're going to get
you. Gone. What am I going to do? Barnabas?
How long to the coastal road?
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
Oh!
He'll know. He'll cast me out like all the others.
Nah, what's going on? Who's that?
What to do?
My lady.
Carol.
Oh my god, but isn't that, Oh my god, are these just bandits?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
Well, we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away.
Oh no. Oh my word. Sorry.
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore.
I'm thinking Sid is so old. But even from like a decade before, he still looks like the same age that he does currently.
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you?
Oh my god. Ooh.
This wretched world. Deserves to die. It all deserves to die. Die!
Ooh. Well, she reactivated it. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, is it kind of like what happened with Clive when he lost it, and now Garuda's gonna be just out of control?
Garuda. By the flames.
What the fuck is that?
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it. If Garuda isn't stopped, that vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
Man,
I'll stop her.
I tried to leave.
Stop her.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, I was struggling before, and I don't have the...
That's not just windy weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But I do. I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
I wanted to leave, bro. Yeah, literally any obelisks. Oh, can I actually leave? I can. Oh my god, they're actually letting me. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to the hideaway. Because I feel like I would be super unprepared. But I'm just gonna...
Look what the curl dragged in. Coin purse weighing you down.
Okay, so I can get the bastard sword. Or the long sword. Yeah, let's get the bastard sword, sorry.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
How? I paid you 1,000 for that. Yeah, see, that's how I knew I was definitely under steel crowns. Yeah, and I'll buy stuff in a second. Let's see what he can upgrade.
Well, what's that for you, dear?
Yeah, can you craft this, please?
It last you a good while.
Oh, I can just craft things. I don't know why I didn't just craft things instead of like...
No scratches, right?
This would be better. But it makes my HP go down by 2. Added weight.
It last you a good while.
I could do a +2.
My best work, but it'll do.
Traveler's bands. Alright. Now I gotta go back to Karen.
Yes? What? If you can buy
Because
some,
I
be quick
don't
about
think
it.
I bought... Oh no, everything is too weak. Okay, well...
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Is that all?
I don't think I want to do that right now. Let's go to the Fat Chocobo, though.
Do you think we should go and help?
It sounds like Otto has everything under control. As always.
Do some more reading today.
Have you come for a tale?
Probably just finish the game with that. Cloud Tales, Hippocrates, any updates, tomes.
Here is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Okay. The Valisthian calendar, the dating system used throughout the Twins, which marks the, quote, years of the realm, end quote, that have passed since the signing of the Continental Accord some 800 years ago. In the centuries since, nations have risen and fallen, and the concord between them has faltered, but the calendar persists. Battle of the Twins. Battle of the Twin Realms. Battle of the Twin Realms. Conflict. Pretty sure I read this before. Went into a blockade that lasted several decades. Came back. Looking to hold back. Samberque advance by any means necessary. Formed an alliance with the Dalmatian Republic, who themselves were waging war against the Iron Kingdom on the Western Front and prevented the Empire from progressing any further. Dating back to antiquity, Aegis, by the way, the Aegis. Dating back to antiquity, the term AG has historically been used to describe those ethereal entities that can be conjured by dominance. Aegis are capable of casting potent magics corresponding to the elemental alignment of their creators. Though unquestionably formidable, they will fade immediately should the dominant who gave them being happen to be slain. Charada? Charada, an ethereal conjuration summoned forth by Benedicta Harmon when Clive encountered the dominant of wind near Lostwing. Despite their size, the creature's heavily feathered wings did not seem to hamper its movement, which was disconcertingly nimble. More so than speed, though, it was Charada's array of powerful magics that set it apart from lesser foes. Let's look at Suparna. Suparna, an ethereal creation of Benedicta Harmon, dominant of wind. When summoned in Caer Norvent alongside her twin Charada, the pair worked in tandem to attempt to overwhelm Cid and Clive, wielding a panoply of potent magics and deadly aerial assaults. Okay. Garuda, Warden of the Wind, Benedicta transformed during her ill-fated fight from the Empire. It takes the form of a fearful harpy, summoning storms and tearing into the flesh of its prey with hawk-like talons. Such is the icon's frenzy for destruction that even the allies of the dominant of the day that even allies of the dominant of the day are wont to begin fleeing the battlefield when dark clouds gather overhead. Jesus, I don't know why my mind was just like, what the hell? Words? I don't know if I read this one last stream, but I'll read it anyway. Magic, the art of channeling aether to make one's imagination manifest. This can take the aspect of one of 8 elements: fire, water, wind, earth, ice, thunder, light, and dark. Or, more rarely, be unexpected. While bearers and dominants can cast spells at will, others require a crystal to do so. Magic is a part of everyday life for the people of Valisthea, making it all but unlivable when they are deprived of its gift. Interesting. I'm back. What I miss? I thought it was, I think they showed the scene where Benedicta was found by Sid, and she took out some dudes that were going to attack her. Her whole guard was just taken out, unfortunately, and that's caused her to basically go on a rage. Like, she's uncontrollable now, as in she tapped too far into the aether, is what they call it. Okay. I don't know why this says it's new. Garuda 2 lost control after she lost her way. Okay. Commander of the Kingdom of Wallad's elite intelligencers and dominant. I think I already read this last stream. Hold on. Yeah, that's what it is. Branded, a common pejorative term for bearers marked with the brand. Newborn babes are tested at birth, and those found to have the knack are branded on the cheek and taken into the custody of the state. That's crazy. A man named Margrace. A mysterious man that many believe to be a dominant of fire. He is rarely seen without his heavy robe, nor his loyal attendant. The two journey together, far and wide across the realm to an unknown end. Semi-priming. The act of a dominant calling upon a part of their icon's power without fully transforming into the legendary beast itself. It does not require nearly as much aether as to fully prime, taking less of a toll on the dominant's flesh. Upon semi-priming, the host takes on some aspects of their icon, sprouting wings or becoming clad in stone. That's going to be a big-ass problem later. Persons of interest, Torgal. I don't see anything new. Yeah, none of this is new. I don't know why. Gav. Sid's faithful scout who puts his legendary nose to work in tracking the movements of slavers, soldiers, and any other object of interest to the hideaway. The ever-agreeable fellow, only too gladly delving behind enemy lines if he can get a good story or two out of it. I don't know if that's what the game wanted me to do, but it was like highlighted and went by. The liberation of bearers, that which Sid and his allies strive to do, save bearers from slavery. To this end, they gather information about masters who most mistreat their property, quote-unquote, that they might focus the rescue efforts on those in most in need. Freed bearers are brought back to the safety of the hideaway, and though many are unsure what to do with their newfound freedom, the combination of a warm welcome, warm food, and a warm bed helps to calm their cares. Let's read about Quentin. The inscrutable landlord of Lost Wings Tavern and the leader of the village. Tenant to Margrace. Servant of a man who goes by the name Lord Margrace. Together they travel across the Twins to some unknown end. He's dead now. Second in command of royal intelligencers serving under Benedicta killed by footpads while attempting to evacuate the stricken Benedicta from the collapsing Care Norvent. Yeah, I hate that he's dead. Not gonna lie. Lay of the land. I don't know why Rosales is mentioned. Like why it was a little light on there. Or the Phoenix Gate, because we know about that. Yeah. House Rossfield. The Night of Flames. An Imperial attack on Rosarian forces stationed at Phoenix Gate made under the cover of night in the year 860. Archduke Elwin Rossfield was killed in the fighting, as were his two sons, though the bodies of the latter were never recovered, having thought to have been wholly consumed by hellfire. The attack was widely rumored to have been facilitated by the traitorous Duchess Annabella, although official explanations attempted to shift the blame onto the Phoenix having run inexplicably rampant. So they really put it on Joshua, bro. Holy Empire of Sambracu, a nation occupying northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with a great city of Oriflame as its capital. Sambracu is the realm's largest theocracy and home to the Mother Crystal Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sambracu enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. Imperial Army assemble forces of the Holy Empire of Sambracu. While officially under the command of the cardinals, it is Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage whom the legions truly serve. On the battlefield, the dragoons, peerless lancers renowned throughout the realm, are the Empire's keenest weapon, descending from the skies to sow terror and disarray among their hapless foes. The bastards, that's crazy. A unit of Imperial Army assassins tasked with taking the head of the Iron Kingdom's dominant, Warden of Ice, and vessel for the icon Shiva. All of its members, including its leader Tiamat? I don't know. Are bearers, branded men pressed into servitude for their ability to wield magic. Dragoon. It's wielding nigh the Holy Empire of Sambracu. Dragoons are trained in a unique acrobatic fighting style, modeled after the movements of dragons, which is characterized by sudden thrusts and disorienting leaps and dives. Gregorian scripture hold the creatures to be divine, a gift from the goddess herself, and so too are their namesakes, revered by the populace. Tiamat? Lost Wing. I'm pretty sure I read all this. Lost Wing, a settlement located in central Sambracu on the northeastern edge of the Greatwood. Having initially found prosperity as a stopover point for traveling traders, it fell from favor when newer, better roads bypassed it, and eventually fell off the map entirely. Presently, its obscurity serves as cover to mask its burgeoning status as a safe haven for bearers who work the nearby vineyards for Quinton. Trying to make sure that's the seat. Calderman and co-conspirator of Sid's, while casking the Gotland Rouge, aged in Lost Wing cellars, provide the village with much-needed income. Okay. The Hanged Man. Okay, yeah, that's his tavern, so I'm not gonna read that. The Great Wood. A vast forest in the southwestern part of Samberque. Wildlife thrives here, but the delicately... Actually, I read this last stream, never mind. Orabel Downs. In southwestern Samberque, where the Great Wood ends, lie the secluded meadows of Orabel. Here, the soil is rich and the climate temperate, while the sloped terrain provides ample runoff for rain, making the location perfect for the growing of wine grapes. I can't talk today. Something the residents of nearby Lost Wing take very seriously. Northern Valley, an expansive river valley that cuts through southern central Samberque. The fortress of Caer Norbent rises along its eastern edge. Golly! I already read this. Fort Sinitra. Yeah. The men of the Fifth, Dhalmekia's standing army, while officially an organ of the Republic, each of its 5 states is granted relative autonomy with regard to the management of its troops. Aside from certain specialized squads, battle deployments are mostly comprised of small units employing a mixture of foot soldiers and battle mages. The former are known and feared for their curved swords and prodigious axes, and the deadly skill with which they wield them. Okay, interesting. The Republican Parliament. I think I read this too last time. Yeah. The Nissa Defile, a deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dhalmekian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into Dhalmekian territory. That was stupid. I don't know why they would do that. The Royal Intelligencers. Did I not read this last time? An elite unit of the Royal Knights of Waled, led by Benedicta Harmon, who led clandestine incursions deep into the territory of enemy nations. Unlike Waloed's main battlefield forces, whose orders are usually issued by their Lord Commander, the Intelligencers reported directly to the king, or at least they did, until their dissolution in the aftermath of Cid and Clive's surprise attack on Caer Norbent. Thallon, a mining settlement, southernmost part of the continent of Ash, is known for the adamantite it produces, a resource highly prized for its unrivaled durability, but this is both a blessing and a curse, leading as it has to repeat attacks by marauding orcs over the years. Though previously well protected, the encroachment of the Blight has seen citizens deserting in their droves, leaving the town ever more vulnerable to attack. Shit, I'd leave too. The Iron Kingdom, an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Loix? I don't know. The Mother Crystal, Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within its borders and is worshipped as a god, just as the state religion, the Crystalline Orthodox, dictates. This same religion decrees the use of magic to be anathema, and the bearers and dominants who use it to be sinful aberrations, leading to even greater discrimination than that suffered by their brethren on the mainland. Given their stated desire to control all the mothers, the Ironbloods' attitude to other nations is one of indelible antagonism. Interesting. Still very annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Drake's Breath. One of Alistair's 5 remaining mother crystals located on the volcanic isle, known to the Ironblood as Bane Lodleth, in the seas between Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom. Though its occupation can historically be traced to the duchy, I think it was either duchy or duchy, I can't remember. Control of the crystal was recently wrested from Rosaria's grasp by the Crusade following a series of bitter conflicts. Iron Crusade. fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom. Ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Iron Blood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them a reputation on the continent as savage, if somewhat primitive warriors. Interesting. Bandits, those who make their coin by stealing from others or from their corpses. Banditry is outlawed in every corner of the realm, so those who turn to it must make their beds far from the eyes of the constabulary? I don't know. Often stirring up camp in abandoned villages. Some brigands will elect to band into smaller armies, that together they might have the strength to make raids upon towns and villages in the search of food and funds they need to survive. Oh my god! Sorry. The Northern Territories. This is so fucking much stuff. A bitterly cold region in the northern reaches of the continent of Storm, it was originally home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Eye, around which a series of small nations sprang up, nations whose belligerence had proved troublesome for Rosaria over the centuries. In time, however, the mother crystal's power dwindled, and with it the power of these warlike nations. With the blight encroaching on their territory ever more, the remaining tribes were united and pacified by Archduke Elwin Rosfield of Rosaria in the year 854. Jesus. The Crystalline Orthodox, or Crystalline Orthodox, depending on how you want to pronounce it. A religion dedicated to the worship of the Mother Crystals. Its priesthood enjoyed great power, with the patriarch, leader, and chief shepherd of the faithful, the most powerful of all. While best known as the state religion of the insular Iron Kingdom, it was once practiced throughout Valisthea. To its believers, the Mother Crystals are literal gods, and the wasteful expenditure of archer through the use of magic is strictly forbidden. As such, those who do use magic, dominants and bearers both, are seen as subhuman abominations. That's so dumb to me. Like, why do that? Like, these people work for you. Like, I don't get it. Crystals. Pretty sure I read this before. Maybe. Crystal, one of the most valuable materials known to mankind, thanks to its ability to channel ambient aether from the air, allowing those without an innate power to do so to cast magics. And as most Valisthians cannot live without magic, its supply and distribution is heavily regulated by governments across the Twins. A given shard can only channel a certain amount of aether before it shatters, so the need for new crystals is incessant. Crystal rations. Shards of crystal small enough to be held in the hand, which allow those who are not born bearers to cast magics. The nations of the Twins see such shards mined from the mother crystals and distributed to the populace so that every man and woman of good character, bearers, criminals, and other undesirables are not included, might enjoy the gift of magic. It is common for people to keep them about their persons in a protective case. Municipal shards. Large shards of crystal that are entrusted to towns and cities across Valisthea in order to serve the populace. Where those shards rationed out to individuals might suffice to fill a cup or light an oven, municipal shards fill wells, fire forges, and light the streets of the great cities of the Twins. Aether, the life force of the land and source of all magic. The amount of aether a spell consumes depends on its strength, with those manifesting more potent forces over a wider area coming at a greater cost. Larger crystals can channel more aether into smaller ones, and thus can be used to cast more powerful magics. One might use a small ration shard to grill a fish, but would require a large municipal crystal to fire a blacksmith's forge. Okay, so the bigger ones are used for, like, obviously bigger things, and the smaller ones are, like, for everyday use. Gotcha. The first shield, which we already know. Blessing of the Phoenix, which we already know, but for those who... I didn't play the beginning of this game when I bought this game. I played the beginning of the game when I played the demo of this game. So if you play the demo, you literally get the complete beginning of the game. And you don't have to replay it when you get the full game. The Blessing of the Phoenix, the boon Joshua bestowed upon his brother upon Clive's ordination as first shield, allowing him to wield fire-aspected magic without a crystal. It has long been custom in Rosaria for the dominant of the Phoenix to share a part of their power in this way, performing this, quote, rite of rejuvenation, end quote, upon those they appoint as their protectors, that they might serve them the better. Okay. I'll still read this one. First shield. Title granted to the mightiest and most stalwart shield of the Rosarian army. The first shield is entrusted with the personal protection of the dominant of the Phoenix, and is gifted a portion of the icon's power over flame, a boon known as the Blessing of the Phoenix. Icon, which I already read. Brand. I'm pretty sure I read this too. I was probably read last stream. Branded soldier. Bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them, able to cast powerful magics yet entirely disposable. They are often placed on the front lines in battle or assigned to highly dangerous scouting or assassination missions. Okay. The Fallen. Pretty sure I read this too. An ancient yet highly advanced civilization whose relics, said to be the remains of airships that once soared through the skies, can be found across the length and breadth of Valisthea. Cid's hideaway is but one of many settlements to take a fallen ruin as its foundation, taking advantage of the sturdiness of the ceramics, which are stronger than steel. They are not, however, immune to the passage of time, and so the hideaway is in need of constant repairs. Airship. Legend has it that the people of the Fallen once sailed through the skies in the bellies of these ships, though all now lie shattered and silent on the surface below. The town of Lost Wing is built around such a ruin. A red stone. I already read that. Obelisk. Basically, you can use that to teleport between sections. Rosarian National Anthem. Okay. Beastmen. Oh my god, this is so much stuff. Alliance. Those who do not call the hideaway their home, but nevertheless lend their strength to Cid's cause. There are many in the Twins who balk at the persecution of bearers, but cannot find within them the courage to oppose it, knowing what fate awaits them should their sympathies be exposed. Others take that risk, aiding Cid's bearer liberation efforts, with information sent by Stolas, monetary assistance, or direct action. Bard. Oh, there's an entry for the Bard. Okay. Traveling minstrels who journey from place to place performing in hostelries across Valisthea to the accompaniment of lute or lyre. Yes, that's the right word, lyre. They provide not only entertainment but information on the state of the realm, oft singing of significant events and important personages. The hideaway has its own resident bard that the illiterate amongst its residents might remain informed. Alright, crystal fetters. Oh my god, why did the crystal fetter make me think of Shadow and Bone? Anyways, a restraining device for bearers and dominants that uses precisely arranged and activated shards of crystal to disrupt the flow of aether through their flesh, thus preventing them from priming or casting magics. Oh, I thought those were just regular ass handcuffs. Whatever. So valuable are the materials from which they are made, and so rare the skill required to craft them. There are very few specimens in existence, and they're only employed when absolutely necessary. Marks, Sea Stone, and One Piece. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I haven't even watched One Piece like that anyway. Emblems that Cid's allies distribute to those in their circle of trust. It is common for the rich and powerful of Valisthea to pin such marks to the bearers in their possession, that the slaves might go about their master's business unmolested. Orchestrion, a curious clockwork contraption that is able to perform several different musical compositions at the flick of a switch. Media. The burning red star that sits beneath the moon. Folklore ascribes to Media as the role of message bearer to the moon, so it is common custom across Valisthea to wish upon the star, that one's heartfelt desires might be conveyed to the heavens and beyond. So I was reading your comment. Prevents and saps devil fruit users of their powers. Okay. The Journal of the Moon. The Annals of Moss the Chronicler, a scholar of Valisthean history, noted not only for his singular insight, but for the lyricism of his writing, an exceptionalism that earned him the enmity of his fellow scholars and drove him from public life. Such were misgivings towards him that only a handful of copies of the journal were ever produced, making the tome a prized find among collectors. Interesting. Oh my god, not the bestiary. Fuck. Second icon of power. A fire aspected icon that first emerged in the year of the realm 860 when Imperial forces attacked the Rosarian stronghold, Phoenix Gate, clad in infernal flame, and the fiendish creature flung itself against the Phoenix, overpowering the icon with a strength and ferocity never seen before or since. I'm not really going to read these, except the newer ones. Shiva, the Warden of Ice, of whom Jill Warwick is the current dominant, with her glacial aspect and ability to conjure boreal boulders from the aether. Shiva's appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. Do I really want to read this? Probably not. Vampire Thorns. Marbles. Hornets. Yeah, I know they're very aggressive. Wolves. I'm just skim reading it in my head. Okay, so mostly the Imperial Army uses these. Ew, following rumors of children being mauled by wolves, the Duchy offered a mass culling of the beasts, which saw their numbers in Rosaria reduced to almost none. That's great, but Rosaria's kind of done, so yeah. Chocobos, which I haven't even seen any since, like, beginning of the game. Favorite steeds of the people of Valisthea. While they are mainly bred for riding, some are used to pull wagons and even and some are even eaten, but the boldest and bravest are put forward for use by the military. They are intelligent and fiercely loyal creatures, and tend to tolerate only their master's attention. While chocobos are no less vigilant, and will readily attack anyone who they perceive to be a threat. Anyone who isn't carrying a fistful of gashal greens, that is. Makes sense? I don't know if that's Avis's. Probably. I'm just gonna read the last sentence. There's only two, they're just very long. Their abundance in northwestern storm eventually resulted in mass domestication by the Imperial Legion, which, alongside the spreading of the blight, drove remaining populations south into the deserts of Dalmatia, where they now struggle for supremacy with existing species. Fafnir the North. Oh yeah, that's the thing we fought last stream. An ancient dragon adapted exclusively for life on the ground, and as such is encased in a thick, bony armor. Though its kin once claimed dominion over the northern territories, the spread of the blight inevitably forced this once gentle giant south in search of prey. Oh, these are Stoluses. I was like, what the hell is a Stol? A Stolus? Like, the owls capable of transmitting the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to an ancient incantation, their lithified third eyes, quotes around those words, store these thoughts in the form of aether, allowing them to be passed on as and when required, though only to the intended recipient. Stoluses are mainly kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of authority for the purpose of sending secret or urgent messages, and are seldom available to common folk. The incantation, I'm not saying that, can be loosely translated as "My will is now thy burden. Ne'er cleft our bond shall be." Interesting. Interesting. The lore is really, really interesting to me. I know y'all had to kind of suffer through like my reading.
When I was very young.
Oh, when I was very young and lived beyond these. I hate when they don't complete the fucking. When I was very young and lived beyond these shores, my father would read to me every night from the only book we had, A History of Valisthea by Moss the Chronicler. So enchanted was I by this realm of myth and magic that when I was of age I enlisted as a deckhand on a merchant galley, that I might see it with my own eyes.
Yet, when I arrived,
what I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil in men's hearts. Still, I was determined to follow in the footsteps of Moss and record what I could, and so I did, in all manner of places and all manner of roles, until my aging legs could carry me no more.
Fortunately,
Sid found me by the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here, where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering. Interesting.
come again.
I thought I asked him before. Can I not check on my friend upstairs? I still can't go check on Jill. That's wild. Yeah, I think this is gonna be it for today. I'm not gonna lie.
I see I'm busy here.
I am a little bit food deprived right now.
And what do you want?
I'll ask about her.
Taking an interest, are you?
Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady would cast her lot with this rabble. Because she's got a special arrangement with the rabble browser, that's why. I scratch Sid's back and he scratches mine. Use me old trading connections to bring in whatever him and his little band need, and they pay what I ask.
To sweeten the deal,
He's given me a home here, far from the prying eyes of those who'd wish me ill. And there's no shortage of them, believe you me.
Stay
You
safe.
should. Almost 3 hours you should eat. Yeah, no.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital. By the look of those bruises.
Back to work, suppose.
Okay, yeah, I think... Eat's okay, though. What the fuck is up? Oh, I thought... Okay, he's carrying a bag. I was like...
You're leaving? Already? Well, then... Stay safe.
Star VK. That's hilarious.
Look what the girl dragged in.
Honestly. Can I sell some stuff? Because I bought this fucking sword and I don't... Like... And then I ended up crafting that one. We're gonna sell these older ones.
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
And I need to look these up. I think I'm gonna sell the weaker one. Oh no, these are all for different attacks. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today. I think I'm gonna at least head back. Oh, but that'll take me back to the fucking gate. And not where I was before, because I was in the middle of a field. Which means I'm gonna have to run back through. I was worried that along the way I wasn't going to encounter the obelisk in time. And what I should have done was fight all the way to the obelisk that was probably near... what's her name? Benedicta. But I didn't. Damn. So I'm gonna have to travel all the way from Kaer Norvent's gate to the point where I was at before. Oh well. I'll be streaming tomorrow anyways. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch my stream. If you missed any of this particular playthrough, the previous videos, for the most part, should be here still on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then the previous videos are on there as well. I think I'm going to have to reorder these videos. This would technically be part 3. It's confusing because it's like part 2 of the full game, but part 3 of the story, if that makes any sense. Because I played the demo, and then when I bought the full game, I opted out. I decided to transfer the data over from the demo, which is literally the full beginning of the game. So if you play the demo for Final Fantasy XVI, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, I do have that video in the playlist. Sorry, in the playlist for Final Fantasy XVI. So you gotta watch that first, and then the first stream for this game, for the full game, which will be technically part 2, but it's gonna be listed as part 1. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll figure it out by next week or so. Anyways, hope y'all have a great night. I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. I know it's gonna be a Monday, but I gotta update the schedules and all that shit. I'll do that on probably tomorrow. I just want to eat and get ready for bed afterwards because I'm tired now. But yeah, hope you have a great night and a great start to tomorrow, and I will see y'all tomorrow afternoon. Annyeong.